cho nên ông Yang Sapia xong chụp đẹp xuống sơ swa cùng tôi sinh sa chỉ mấy đại công bố tại Tasna tam cái chợ tua MYTV của đôi chỉ Facebook rồi MYTV nhưng sơ swa cùng sa chỉ mấy mà cần vẽในการประกวดดัดประวัติในการประกวดประเจนการยี่นักจิตจิตภาษาอังกฤษได้รีบจำได้ SpringBoard for Cambodia สากาจีมวยหนึ่ง MYTV พร้อมการคอมพิวเตอร์ระบบสถานทูตอังกฤษประจำที่กัมพูชีโดยยิ่งแค่บ้านจุ่มเรียบชุ่นในสัปดาห์มุนในสัปดาห์นี้คือยิ่งหนึ่งประกาศในรัฐเพาะจำปัวเนี่ยได้ประกวดในขนมคัตเกอรี่จูเนียร์หนึ่งสินีให้ก็ยิ่งมีการประกวดจำปัวไปกับจนจุ่มนวลใบจำปัวภายในอันตรจิตของได้ถ่าย international category ซึ่งแต่สนาดีต่อไป
So now please welcome Virakunti to the stage, and he is going to present the topic: Should countries be held responsible for their contribution to global climate change? Please give him a very warm welcome.
จ้าសូមស្វាគមន៍បងប្អូន
Wow, what a beautiful day. It is my particular honor to see your smile and to save the world. By the time it took you to clap for me, more than 10 people in Africa died because of the drought. There is not enough water to support everyone. Have you ever questioned yourself? Who will be the one who is responsible for this? Before I commit my speech, I would like to send my warm regards to excellencies, honorable judges, distinguished guest speakers for today's event, ladies and gentlemen who are attending here today. Under the topic of should countries be held responsible for their contribution to global climate change? But before going any further, I would like to define three important key terms in the first place. So the first one is the word responsible, which simply means having a duty to deal with something. Another one is the word contribution, which means something that you give or donation. And the last one is the word global climate change. This means the cause of human beings. Like we pollute the environment, we pollute the air, the water, or even something else around us, we call nature. This is the global climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, so the whole topic simply means that should the country who make or who cause the problem to the climate change be the one who is responsible for this problem or not? So as today I am standing here believing that if we are the one who do it, so why not be the one who solve it? So let's move to my first point. First, everyone is having the duty to save the world and to defend it. Ladies and gentlemen, every small thing creates big thing. As we all know that if one country is keep polluting the environment, so the more country will keep following them. And the more that they do, the world will be encountering the more problem that we never expected. The changing in climate change, the weather that we used to live before, the cold and especially the fresh air that we enjoy is now polluted. The river that you used to fish with your father is now contaminated. How would you feel? Where is our childhood? Have you ever thought about our next generation? How would they live in this? If one country is encountering this, so all of us must join hands together to help it. Because I would like you to imagine this. When the trees are cut and everything around us is destroyed, all we see are the rock, the solid thing, buildings, and everything like this, but not the tree, but not the fresh air, but not the fresh water. That will be the time that you will realize that money cannot be eaten. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing, as a matter of fact, I believe that there are more countries in the world now is encountering with lots of disaster. For example, in Philippines, there are so many things like earthquake, volcano eruption, and many other things like this. If all of us are not concerned, then who will be the one who concerned? The most annoying and concerned problem in this world is the global warming and the climate change, ladies and gentlemen. The world leaders concern this the most. If we all are the one who to serve it or to help it, why not be the one to stop it? Ladies and gentlemen, another one I would like you to see that if all of us are planning ourselves to help it in each country, then the world will be no longer trapped in the global warming and we all can live in peace. The fresh air will be back. So let's move to my second point. The world is for everyone. If one destroys it, the nature will not only cause a problem for that one, but for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, today I believe that we are not living in Harry Potter movie where we can use magic to recover the world. It is not in the Harry Potter movie. We are living in the reality If we destroy it, there's no chance of recovering it back unless it takes years. One big tree sometime ages around 1 million years or sometime 100 years. Who knows? But if we just plant a small tree again and again, who will be the one who is responsible for this? The next generation will no longer experience the fresh air, the fresh river, and that is the time that we regret for our entire life. Ladies and gentlemen, the solution is that we should reduce the more of factory using. Like if we use the factory, keep it far away from the city, at the countryside, or plant more tree. And this is the way of saving it. Do not contaminate the water anymore. We are having enough problem with this. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude my speech, I believe that every country should hold responsibility toward this global climate change. Because if all of us join hands together, there will be a better chance of living. So before I leave the stage, I would like you to remember a quote from an unknown man. He said that, if you cannot do great thing, do a small thing in a great way. Plant more trees. That is the way of saving environment. And environment is vanished. Our life will be distinguished. Happy Women's Rights Day, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kunti, for your presentation. So now is the floor for judges to ask him a question.
So you talked about everyone's responsibility for stopping it, which I think is a great point of view. What should we do if our country takes responsibility and acts responsibly, but neighboring countries do not?
Thank you very much for this question. This is $1 million question. So as we can see that if we are only do it for only our country and the neighbor country does not concern, there's always the law, because the law toward every country is organized by the leaders of the world, like for example the UK or America. They are the one who control this kind of situation. They are encouraging us to do it. If this one country do not respect the law or dare to protest of saving the world, so why we all have to make them live in peace? We have to do something like punish them toward the economic or something like this. So this is the warning. So when they got burned, we all will be able to save our environment, which is our life for our next generation. Thank you very much.
We have also a question from Judge Ukraine.
Thank you. I totally agree that we don't live in Harry Potter world. That's why we have global warming and climate change problem. I think as a follow-up with the question Katie just asked, we have the principle of sovereignty that no other country can interfere or no one can actually impose. I mean, just now you suggest the economic sanction and such like, but what would be a more friendly and effective way? Like, what are the carrot, what are the stick that perhaps you can use to incentivize those countries? This is a moral question. Should those countries be held responsible? I think this is a moral question, and ideally, yes, we want them to be responsible for their action, but what would be a practical way from your point of view that perhaps could encourage them to take part in saving the world that you just said?
Thank you very much. This is the question that I'm waiting for. So the first one that I just answered is the one when they really do not respect, no matter in what ways that we do, but they do not respect of trying to save the environment, but in the moral way, in a very formal way. Firstly, we host a meeting of all leaders from all the countries to join that. And when they know the problem, when they know the cause, then they will find out the solution. If they still do not have any solution for that, then the answer that I just gave at the moment ago is the last choice that we should do. But firstly, we should talk to them and explain all of them, and also spread the knowledge to their people in all around the country. So when everyone knows the problem, so who will be able to, no one wants to have problems. So when they know the problem, they will not want to have it. So they will try to save the world, our environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kunti, for answering the question.
ចាឥឡូវនេះយើងចូលទៅដល់បេក្ខជនដែលមកពីក្រៅប្រទេសវិញម្ដងបេក្ខជនបន្ទាប់នេះគឺកញ្ញាសឹកជីយុងមកពីប្រទេសកូរ៉េខាងត្បូងដែលគាត់មកពីសាលាអន្តរជាតិ CIA First ចាសូមស្វាគមន៍
Next, may I invite Miss Sir Ji Yong coming to the stage and present the topic, should medical marijuana be accepted as an option in all countries? Please give her a very warm welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Joanna, and I'm here to present you the topic that I have in my hand, which is about whether medical marijuanas should be accepted or be optional to all the nations around the world. When I first received this topic, to be very honest with you, I was dumbfounded since I've never thought about marijuana that much in my life. However, now that I'm standing on the stage, I can think about something. There are a lot of concerns regarding marijuana being optional in all nations for medical treatments, such as how it can become, well, misused, or it might be used for economical uses. And also, some countries, their cultures does not allow marijuana as it is perceived as bad rather than beneficial part. However, before we consider or perceive marijuana as bad, we need to think about how we might be viewing this marijuana as negative because of our society or our culture, and how we might be just thinking that marijuana is absolutely bad without looking at this brighter side. Marijuana is bad because when I look at Korean news, they always mention about how marijuana is a drug, types of a drug that makes you harm and makes you ill. However, I question myself whether it is not the society that makes us view marijuana as just bad, being bad. Now that I'm on the stage, I want to point out the good parts of marijuana. In the medical treatments, marijuana is usually used as painkillers. And now, I want you to imagine yourself as dying, and you only have 2 days to live. And you're having a cancer that really pains you. It is very painful. And you wish to have a peaceful death just for 2 days, before the 2 days. But your nation, your country, states that marijuana is bad and it cannot be allowed, and you will have a painful death. Now here, I have a question for you all. Can we actually say that we all have a right for our own pain, our own choose of death, if marijuana is not allowed because of our social views and our culture? Marijuana is bad if it is misused. However, every good thing is bad when it is misused. Every bad thing can be good if it is used in good ways. And marijuana is one of them. If your loved one is dying and he or she wishes you to find marijuana or take marijuana treatment for less painful death, and your nation does not allow it, will you feel fine? Will you be able to say confidently that you devoted yourself to the society, to this culture, to this where you live in, the nation, for this? We always claim for rights. We always claim for the rights of speech, the rights of everything. The world fight for peace, but why can't we have the right for our pain, our own death? That's my own question that I asked when I received this topic. This topic is not just about whether marijuana is bad or good, or how it can be misused, or how can it become one of the bad parts of the society or a shadow. But we have to ask ourselves whether this is the society is not taking away our rights. Marijuana is controversial. It is very controversial around the world. And it is not something that what scholars need to ask themselves is not about whether this is bad or wrong or right, or this can be bad. The question they really need to ask ourselves, or themselves also, is whether we're not affecting the rights of other people or their death. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ji-young, for your presentation. So may I invite our judges to ask her a question?
Test. Okay. Thank you very much. This always seems to be a really controversial topic, but I think you made some really good points, and one of them, is like things can be bad, but they serve a good purpose. Things that are good can serve a bad purpose. Case in point would be opium. I think everyone would agree that opium addiction is a terrible thing, but using morphine to stop the pain of someone who's having surgery is a good thing. And so, but yet we classify marijuana into kind of a different category, whereas there are legitimate uses for marijuana medically. Glaucoma, I've seen remarkable things for Parkinson's patients who take marijuana oil orally. And so I was just wondering, is this just because there's a bias against marijuana, or what do you think drives this?
To share you my personal opinion, I think it's a bias that is created by the society. So when human is living in a society, just like what we are, we have no choice but to get biased by the society, because society is where we live in, and we can only see the society. And if the society views marijuana as good, I believe that not many people will view marijuana as bad, and I consider it as biased when we say marijuana is bad.
You talked about the rights to control our pain despite our country's laws.
Yes.
Do you think that for people who are in favor of medical marijuana, it should be legislated through law or ignored conveniently by the government in order to allow them to keep their opinion but not prosecute people who violate the law?
I think it is better if it becomes legislated by law, because the second option will be very complex when it comes to crimes, of how much is a crime and how much is not. And it relates to humanity, and I think the first one will be the better choice.
Thank you once again, Ji-young, for your presentation.
យើងមានបេក្ខជនមួយរូបទៀតដែលជាបេក្ខជនចុងក្រោយគឺលោក Heron Raquingan ដែលមកពីសាលា Legacy of Hope Academy.
Now may I invite Mr. Haragan coming to the stage, and he's going to present the topic, should foreigners be allowed to own land in Cambodia? Please give him a very warm welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Hezron Ragingan, as you saw by the video. I am the youngest one in this competition, which puts me in a very very responsible perspective as I represent my school in this competition. Now, my topic was, should foreigners be allowed to own land in Cambodia? I know for certain that this is a yes, because my parents are owning land right now in Cambodia, in Battambang, as they built a school for English lessons to all Khmer people. Many foreigners already own land in Cambodia. Many foreigners already from America came over to buy land and to invest in our community to help it thrive and become a better nation. Why do these foreigners come to Cambodia? Foreigners can help rebuild Cambodia. Currently, Cambodia is in a state of regrowth from many hurtful wars that they have had in the past. Many people are doing well in the community, but they aren't strong enough to fully thrive in this community. Wealthy foreigners can help build stores and hire people to get more jobs and to put more money into circulation, which end up with by helping to help Cambodia come out of poverty. Foreigners can also help modernize Cambodia, as Cambodia currently is still depending on Nokia phones, old motorcycles, and inefficient public transportation. Foreigners can use this land to build factories. Maybe Bill Gates can come over and make a new company here, specifically for us. Maybe a new virtual reality game for all those esports fans. Anyone? So they can also build bus stations, train stations, to make the journey from their home to their work more efficient, to help them get more money. Then the last reason that foreigners should be able to own land is because that they help educate Cambodia. Cambodians are very good in their studies. I know this because my father helps Cambodians go to government schools as they come from villages. They stay at our school to learn at other government schools. They learn chemistry, physics, algebra, mathematics, all for more than 6 days a week. They really need these studies to be able to get a better job and to help their family back in their villages to get out of poverty. These are the reasons why foreigners should be able to own land, because these foreigners are the main key for Cambodia to fully thrive in their community and to bring Cambodia up to speed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rakmingan, for your presentation. So now it's the floor for judges to ask the question, please.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. I just want to have a short question for you. Do you think that foreigners should own the land for the purpose of just business, or they can own for living?
Thank you for that very excellent question. I think that foreigners should also own land for other purposes, because right now in the Philippines, it's very hard for some Filipinos to get a living. So we come over here to hopefully gain more income and to thrive, to help people thrive as well.
Hi, I'll ask you when I'm here in the middle. Sorry, it's tricky, I'm in the middle.
In the middle.
Oh.
I know, I'm right in the middle, it's hard to spot me. I guess my question is, what video game do you most want Bill Gates to come over and create?
Well,
and how do you think this might affect other people's foreign desires to own land here?
Well, personally, I'm playing first-person shooter games, and maybe Bill Gates can come over, make a virtual reality game like laser tag. I've always wanted to try laser tag, but maybe have it more reality, so that I can see these fantasy characters come to life. This can help Bill Gates this can help Cambodia get more interest from other countries, because they can see that Cambodia has a lot of potential for future business.
All right, thank you very much again.
មុននឹងឈានចូលទៅដល់ការប្រកាសនៅលទ្ធផលនាងខ្ញុំក៏សូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់ម្ចាស់ឧបត្ថម្ភកម្មវិធីសារជាថ្មីដែលមាន Cambridge English Language Assessment IL British Council សាកលវិទ្យាល័យ Nottingham Trent Campus UK ក្រុមហ៊ុនទេសចរ RTR Tour ក្រុមហ៊ុន Actis Cafe ដែលបានឧបត្ថម្ភជាភេសជ្ជៈដល់គណៈកម្មការនិង MYTV ដែលជាទូរទស្សន៍សហការនៅក្នុងការផ្សាយកម្មវិធីនេះចា៎ នាងខ្ញុំក៏សូមបញ្ជាក់បន្ថែមដែរសម្រាប់ជ័យលាភីលេខ 1 នៅក្នុងក្រុម Junior និង Senior នឹងទទួលបានដំណើរទស្សនកិច្ចសិក្សាទៅកាន់ចក្រភពអង់គ្លេសរយៈពេល1សប្តាហ៍ដែលជាការឧបត្ថម្ភរបស់សាកលវិទ្យាល័យនៃចក្រភពអង់គ្លេសជ័យលាភីលេខ 1 ក្រុម International Championship Category នឹងទទួលបានដំណើរទស្សនកិច្ចប្រទេសនៅក្នុងចំណោមប្រទេសអាស៊ីអាគ្នេយ៍ ហើយជ័យលាភីលេខ 1 នៅក្នុងក្រុមតស៊ូមតិនឹងចូលរួមប្រកួតនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធី United Asia Debating Championship នៅខេត្តសៀមរាបដែលជាការឧបត្ថម្ភរបស់ SpringBoard ប្រចាំនៅប្រទេសកម្ពុជា ចា ឥឡូវនេះលទ្ធផលនៅក្នុងដៃនាងខ្ញុំហើយសូមភ្លេងរន្ធត់បន្តិចមក The winner of junior category is អ្នកណាគេ
Can you guess which school?
Contestant from New Gateway International School. I am Diane.
Congratulations.
ចាសូមបងអូនទៅមុខនៅកណ្ដាលដើមតាយ៉ាងសូមនៅកណ្ដាលណាចាចាចាំទទួលពានរង្វាន់បន្តិចទៀតហ្នឹងលោកស្រី Catherine នឹងអញ្ជើញឡើងនឹងលោក Colin នឹងអញ្ជើញឡើងបកគលនៅពានរង្វាន់ Next the winner of senior category is contestant from
He or she?
All you PP hands up for here. ចាឥឡូវនេះដល់វគ្គប្រកាស international contestant ម្ដង
So for the result of the next category, international championship category, goes to
អ្នកណាគេ
which school?
សុំសារទៀត
Mister. Goes to the student from CIA First International School. Miss Suji Yong, congratulations.
So ម្ចាស់ sponsor ទាំងអស់អញ្ជើញឡើងផងដែរចាដើម្បីរងចាំថតរូបជុំគ្នាចា
So I would like to invite Lotumtio Katrin Skating Longers to give the honor of handing the award to the championship of each category.
ចាសូមអញ្ជើញខាងតំណាងបងស្រីម្ចាស់ក្រុមហ៊ុនទេសចរ RTR Tour ផងដែរដែលមានវត្តមាននៅទីនេះសូមអញ្ជើញឡើងចាតំណាងក្រុមហ៊ុន sponsor ដទៃទៀតដែល sponsor ក្នុងកម្មវិធីនេះចាសូមអញ្ជើញឡើងដើម្បីយើងបន្តិចទៀតយើងថតរូបជុំគ្នាជាមួយនឹង contestant ដែលជាប់ជ័យលាភីហើយនឹងដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីនេះចាបន្តិចទៀតនេះមេដាបេដាសិស្សក៏អញ្ជើញដែរពីព្រោះត្រូវរំភើបខ្លាំងណាស់ព្រោះបុត្រធីតាបានជាប់សូមអញ្ជើញធីមខាង RTR Tour ម្នាក់ទៀតចាសូម
So please, Lotumtio Katrin Skating Longers give the award to our championship.
Cha សូមអបអរសាទរសាជាថ្មីពីព្រោះគាត់ត្រូវទៅបំពេញគេហៅកម្មសិក្សានៅប្រទេសអង់គ្លេសអ្នកដែលជាប់ជាលិភីហើយនិងអ្នកដែលជាប់ខាង debate នឹងបន្តប្រកួតបន្តទៀតចានៅខេត្តសៀមរាបចាហើយក៏សូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់ contestant ដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងវគ្គផ្នែកប្រសិទ្ធអ្នកបកកែដូចគ្នាទេមកដល់ចំណុចនេះបានណាចា Okay, now we come to the photo session. I would like to invite all the sponsor and also the organizer and also parents of the contestants to come to the stage and take photo together.
So the winner won a trip to the UK. Asia Debating Championship in Siem Reap Province.
ចាសូមអរគុណលោកជំទាវដែលចំណាយពេលវេលានៅក្នុងការចូលរួមក្នុងកម្មវិធីនេះផងដែរចាចាសូមអរគុណដល់ភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសគណៈអធិបតីទាំងអស់អាចសម្រួលអីយ៉ាប័តហើយនាងខ្ញុំតាំងនាមឲ្យអ្នករៀបចំកម្មវិធីក៏សូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណទៅដល់បងប្អូនក៏ដូចជាសិស្សានុសិស្សឪពុកម្ដាយក៏ដូចជាគណៈអធិបតីភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីនេះដែលធ្វើឲ្យកម្មវិធីនេះគឺថាមានភាពអធិកអធមមែនទែនហើយគឺជាការលើកទឹកចិត្តទៅដល់សិស្សានុសិស្សរបស់យើងនៅក្នុងការពង្រឹងសមត្ថភាពនិយាយជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសជាបន្តទៅនេះនាងខ្ញុំសូមប្រកាសបិទកម្មវិធីចា
Now is the end of the SpringBoard English National Public Speaking Championship 2017. I, on behalf of the SpringBoard for Cambodia, would like to say thank you to British Ambassador, Excellency, judges, audience, and our candidates for supporting our events in the beginning till the end. Next year we will arrange the competition again, so we believe we will have such a talented and amazing candidate like this year, and we hopefully will get more and more support from all of you. Please have a great day.
ចាយើងជួបគ្នានៅឆ្នាំក្រោយទៀតជាមួយនឹង SpringBoard for Cambodia ចា